We are now in February 2026, and so far this year I've been busy trying to achieve the goals that I've set out. I've been putting myself in many different situations within many different environments, trying to improve myself and become a better person. I would like to share my last month with you and make this a follow-up from January's video and keep building my content creation skills. Let's get into it. I started the year by setting out my goals. Now, I've previously set out lifetime goals that I would like to achieve throughout my life, but for me it's important to break these goals up within years, months and weeks. So January gives you the opportunity to set out the goals for a whole year. Now for me, my priorities this year include investing and saving my money within education, stocks, crypto and just cash. It is also important to keep developing my knowledge, again through courses, through education, but also through podcasts and through books, so goals fall within their means as well. For me, I am committed to a fitness coach, an online coach, where I'm trying to get into the best physique I possibly can. Another important thing for me is I like to relax and play golf with my family, but I'm looking to improve because at the moment we are not very good. Last month I had my first session within the Million Mindset course group, which is created by this man here, Ash Lawrence. Now, I contacted Ash and said basically that this course was designed for business owners, and that's obviously something that I am not yet, but I aspire to be. He welcomed me in, and through my first session there was so much for me to learn. Being in an environment surrounded by people who have growth mindsets similar to yours is something that is so important if you want to improve as a person and if you want to keep growing. The education that this course will offer me over the next 12 months, I'm sure is going to bring me to new heights and places that I've never seen before, with doors opening up and endless possibilities. Last weekend I went up to London to attend the UK business franchise exhibition. Something that I'd wanted to do for a little while, but I was definitely nervous to go as I went on my own as well. When I first got there, I wasn't too sure where to stand, who to go talk to, and what I was really doing there. But as the day went on and I chucked myself into situations more and more, I realised that places like that are where you can grow and where so many opportunities can come your way. Again, this is another place where self-improvement comes from putting yourself in these situations, and you just got to be uncomfortable and get out there and go and achieve something. After work, my evenings consist of mainly gym with a little bit of golf. Again, these are to reach my goals. It is important that I'm consistent with both of these sports, and that I also find a little bit of enjoyment out of them. To try and build the life that I want, it is important to think about the future as well as make the most out of the present and stay within the present. To be honest, my job is not what I want to do in the long term. So for me, trying to build up as many skill sets as possible is something that I think will be helpful. My book goal this year is to read 10 books, and so far I've read 2 and I'm on to my third one. The first one that I read was Jack Canfield's The Success Principles. Now, I did start this book last year, so really I'm classing it as I've read 1.5 books this year. But there is so much information in this book about the different elements of life that can make you successful and how your mindset should be when approaching different things. To be honest, it's a book that I need to go back through, read again, highlight and note down, as there is so much information that you can take out of reading this book. I couldn't recommend it enough. The second book that I read this month was was for Stuff for Business Revisited by Ash Lawrence. Like I said, he's the coach who is doing the Millionaire Mindset course that I'm on, and he is another man with plenty of life experience who's been there, done that, and he is someone that you can pick up so much knowledge from. His book, if you do have a business or if you're thinking about starting a business, is a must read. You will gain a lot of information out of it. It's not a massive book, so if you don't like reading, it's not going to take long. It took me, I think, 2 or 3 days to get through it. And again, it's something that I will revisit. I will take the points. There's tasks within the book that is important that you probably do implement yourself towards and sort of relate back to yourself. So for me, I need to go back through it and keep implementing this stuff. Obviously, working alongside Ash is very exciting for the next year, and I'm hoping that he can change the trajectory that I'm on and help keep pushing me forward to where I need to be. Another way you can do micro-learning as well as books is through podcasts. Now, I normally listen to podcasts when I'm travelling to and from work and when I'm in the gym. This year, my goal is to hit 50 podcasts. I'm currently on 26, so we should absolutely smash that goal and fly straight past it, which, you know, is great. Maybe I could have set it a little bit higher, but last year I think I listened to 42 podcasts. So, yeah. There's some ones that I've been listening to recently. I listened to a lot of Alex and Mosey, listened to Modern Wisdom, Stephen Bartlett's, Dario, listened to High Performance, Brian Keane. There's loads of podcasts that you can listen to for educational purposes, and again, it's just another way of doing micro learning and just picking up the information. I also, on Friday the 6th of February, I had a Zoom call with Dan Dressen, who I mentioned in my last video about being someone on social media whose content I find inspirational. I take it in. I think he's managed to build up a fantastic platform for himself, a personal brand for himself within the last 2.5 years. It was great to have a conversation with him yesterday over Zoom. I have decided to join his course, but if I'm being honest, it's stressing me out a little bit, the thought of content creation. I'm not comfortable sitting in front of a camera. I've never edited in my life, and obviously this is a skill set that, you know, it is there to be developed, but until you start doing it, I'm just not sure if it's what I want to do. And I'm also very self-aware of it being looking a bit silly, uploading videos to YouTube, uploading on Instagram where people that I know can see it. You know, I'm definitely not that confident with it. I would like to be able to just sit in front of the camera and speak to it about, with me being a niche, and just speak about life, mate, connect with an audience, inspire people, be inspired by other people, because I don't know what I want in life. I don't know how I'm going to get to what I want in life, but I know what I don't want in life. And for me, I'm ready for the next stage. I want to be able to create my own thing and develop that. That's what excites me. But if I'm honest, I've been in a bit of a rut this month. You know, the mood's a bit low. Like as everyone does, everyone gets that January stuff, but just not really feeling it. Not really feeling myself, and I know I'll bounce back. And these things are just temporary, but yeah, we've just got to keep going, I suppose. But the Zoom call with Dan was very good, and yeah, we'll see where that goes. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I don't want to make the same content that everyone else is making, because I think I don't see how that can be successful. I want to have my personality in there and make things my own way, but use his guidelines, and we'll see. We'll just have to see. I'm truly grateful for where I am in life, and I know that there's people out there that would absolutely love to be in the situation I'm in. So I feel a bit silly saying that I'm not that happy where I am, but I'd rather be honest, and that's where I am. I know I've got exciting times coming up. I've got an amazing family, I've got an amazing girlfriend, I've got a few trips booked away which will be nice. I think are much needed at the moment, but I just struggle to switch off. I always have done, and I seem to be more restless now than what I ever have been. The lack of sleep, I can feel that I'm not recovering from days, from sessions properly. I'm working harder than ever, but is the work really productive, or am I just keep switching focus and working on different things without really developing one thing? And I feel like maybe that's what I need to do right now. So I'm going to commit to 12 YouTube videos this year, 1 a month is the aim, and hopefully within these videos there's a 1% improvement from video to video. I feel more confident, and this is only my second video, so obviously I'm not going to be nowhere near the finished article yet. That's going to take many videos, but I'm trying. I've changed, I've got a mic, I'm using a tripod, I've tried to upgrade a little bit, but at the end of the day the main bit of content is me, and I've just got to get into a position where I've got my notes, I've planned out, but I think it's harder having notes than when I didn't have notes in a way. But I hope this, if you have seen this video, if you have stuck around this long, that you have enjoyed it, that my awkwardness hasn't pushed you away too far. I would appreciate if you did like and subscribe, because like I said, I'm going to commit to 12 videos. This is the second of 12 throughout the year. I would like to see myself develop and grow within this year. It'd be interesting to see where my life goes, what my journey is, and yeah, if this has inspired you or has helped you in any way, then like, subscribe, please comment any constructive feedback you got. Don't just bully me in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.